Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1997 to listen to Alien Afternoon by Genesis. I'm really interested to get into this one for two reasons. Number one, I think it's the very last studio album that Genesis has ever put out, way back now in 1997. What's that? 26 years ago, I believe. And number two, it's because I think it's the only Genesis album that does not include Peter Gabriel or Phil Collins on lead vocals. Instead, they hired Ray Wilson to do the leads here. So really interested. I assume it's going to be pretty different, but we'll see. Late 90s, you never know. It is Genesis. I still expect greatness from Mike and Tony. And of course, Ray. I don't know his voice really, but we'll see. Let's check it out.
Slammed the door as I ran outside. Looked at my watch and cried. Gotta get to work on time. Gotta get to work on time. Then the sky turned to deeper blue. Not a cloud as the sun shone through. But all around rain kept falling to the ground. Blowing, but the trees didn't make a sound. Just another alien afternoon. Just another alien afternoon. Time that I was leaving, while there's still a chance, before I start believing in what I see or hear. Nothing here to keep me, nothing anywhere. Gotta get out, pack my bags before I go insane. Gotta get away in time. Gotta get away in time. Then the sky turned from blue to green. Took on colors I have never seen. Then a sound started ringing in my ears. I heard voices, but in truth there's nobody there.
Pause there because I got to go back a little and hear that again. Wow. Wow. Very, very different. Obviously, the most different Genesis yet, for obvious reasons. The time jump, the big gap, I guess, maybe 6 years between albums, something like that. And of course, the loss of Phil Collins leaving the band, a new singer, but the amazing Mike and Tony still there, doing their magic just in a different way, an updated way. Wow. Talk about creating atmospheres. They're doing it here perfectly in 1997, just like they did, in the early 70s in that music that I've heard. Wow, I love the deep, deep sounds in this, coming from the bass and keyboard, I'm guessing, combined. Deep keyboard, spacey, alien introduction there. Really love that. Set the mood perfectly for what the metaphor is in this song about aliens. I don't think it's literal, but I'll get to the lyrics later. Very interesting bass line. Love that. And Ray Wilson's voice. I didn't know what to expect, but to me it's kind of like a 90s rock voice with a touch of Peter Gabriel phrasing and tone to it. So I thought that kind of fit well. It sounds different, of course. Doesn't sound quite like either of the other singers, Phil or Peter, but somehow it fits with this sound with Genesis and their sound, at least their late 90s sound. So appreciated his singing. Sounds great, just different. Just a really interesting tempo and groove to a lot of this song. Almost a touch of reggae, so unexpected. Loving it. Let's continue.
Just another alien afternoon. To be back where I belong. To feel again the wind upon my face. To see again all that I took for granted. All that I learned and everything.
Just when you think it can't get better, they give you that extended outro or end section, however you want to call it. As always, so much to grasp onto, so much to enjoy here, even in later Genesis, or final Genesis as we can call it. Chorus, so simple, but so catchy. You know, instantly you can sing along to it, obviously, because there's very few words. Glorious chords throughout. To me, you know, that's one of the things I know Genesis most by, is by their amazing chord structures, chord changes, chord choices, always in every song I've heard, including this later Genesis. Again, back to that slow change up, we'll call it a bridge. Love that section so much. Love the vocal effects that were put on Ray's voice. Just that whole section, so spacey, so dreamy, so floaty, as we'll call it, like we're flying through space. Just loved it. And then it changed to a section also spacey and dreamy and floaty, but with more major chords. Just kind of that triumphant, glorious end section there. More great drumming in the background. Just very emotionally soaring is what I got out of that section. And the best part is it took its time. It let you enjoy it for a while. It heightened your emotions for minutes. It lasted at least 2 minutes, I'm guessing, that major chord end section. So just love that. I don't know if that's my favorite part or the middle slow bridge. Probably both of them, meaning the whole, 60% end of the song. But anyway, wow. Very, very impressed with 1997 Genesis with just Mike, Tony, and Ray. All right, I just checked out the lyrics. A really interesting concept of the word alien, in relation to the lyrics here. To me, it means, the narrator is not happy in his current life situation. He's going through the motions, but it's all alien to him. It's all uneasy to him. He longs to return back home to where things make sense to him. And the question is at the end, did he ever make it back home? That's his dream. That's his goal. He wished he would have never left home. So really interesting. Home, could be a metaphor for many things, but I'm kind of taking it literally. He moved to a city, maybe a lifestyle, a place where he's not happy, maybe a job where he's not happy. He should have never left, and he longs to go back to what he loves, to where he comes from, and to what he's familiar with. So really great lyrics. Matches the music in a way, but the music just heightens the lyrics in my opinion. Dale knows my musical taste well. Love this song, and due to that last 60% of the song, we'll call it, I have to give this one the Epic Platinum Record Award. Yes, for Alien Afternoon, Genesis 1997. Who knew? Very surprising. Didn't know what to expect, but it got me. It took my emotions soaring. It took me to all these interesting places. So much atmosphere, so much amazing sound drenched all around me. Loved it. So thank you so much, Tony Banks, Mike Rutherford, and Ray Wilson for this amazing treat. Also got to give a shout out to apparently 2 other drummers on this song, Nick and Near. I won't pronounce their last names because I'll probably butcher it, but apparently they provided some kind of drumming or percussion in this song as well, according to Wiki. So really interesting. Thank you guys. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. Really appreciate your support. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you wish to chat with me about this song, this album, or just Genesis in general, or retro music in general. Love chatting with you guys. Anyway, you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.